anniversary.
Next on our program is welcome remarks by Mr. Emerson Dwell.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to our third and our sixth anniversary celebration. My name is Emerson Dwell, and I'm currently the board president. I'm also the first president of IYMA. This is a beautiful time, and I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Friends, families, brothers and sisters, ex-president of the Laguna Association, current president, current VP, we appreciate you being here with us tonight. IYMA is almost like watching a nice, beautiful caterpillar butterfly. It's a long way for us. We're here tonight, and we appreciate everyone that came to celebrate with us. I also want to give a special thanks to my brothers on the planning committee, Mr. Sa Samba and his crew, for making this happen tonight. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being part of this organization. You make this happen. And we also appreciate our aunt, our sister, our mother, Vera, for making this food happy for us tonight too. So we appreciate everything you've done for us. Our IMA is going to be here for you when you need us. And without further ado, I also want to appreciate everybody that came through, our friends, our family, brothers, sisters. And I want to go ahead and just jump into the program. And we're going to go ahead and give our certificates, and so we can move this on for everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you for the Emerson, thank you. Oh, now we're moving on slow now. All right, coming to the great one. We move on to the next on the program, the presentation of certificates. This one is very, very important because we got people that have been serving this community, serving our one for a very long time, to the tireless work and effort and patience. Dealing with Liberia is not easy. It's not. So, no delay. We want to call our brother Isaac Goffin Jr. to present this certificate to one of our hard-working sisters.
Just one?
Yes. Anyway, we'll be calling some dignitaries up here to give the present get sued though. So I see the former president Alvin Penner. You next. You next.
So who am I going to be presenting? A good evening, everyone. I just want to say welcome to everyone that came here to celebrate with us for the inaugural, so I just want to say welcome. So without further ado, I just want to give this certificate. This is a certificate of appreciation. This certificate of appreciation is a certificate of appreciation proudly presented to Ms. Fasia Hitton for your dedication and service during this challenging time of COVID-19. On behalf of our IMA, Indiana Young Organization, we want to present to you this certificate of appreciation. Thank you for your time.
Say hi to Lucas Hour. It's
Our
Lucas
former
Hour.
president, Mr. Alvin Penner, to present this certificate to one of the most important persons of the organization.
Honorman. Good evening. It's an honor to present this certificate to my own brother, President Philip S. Logan. Thanks for the service dedication to our thank you.
Let me look in the audience right now and see who I'm gonna pick for the next one. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah, we're gonna call Brother John Z. Akwe. I see you. I see you. One of our political giants in the community. I see my brother stuff.
Anyway, I don't need no other further introduction. My name is John Z. Akwe, sometime from the Excellency. I don't want to book your time anyway, but I want to give this certificate to Mr. Watkins Johnson. Watkins.
Akwe, thank you, thank you. Look for areas in the community today. I'm not too familiar with majority of them, but I would like to call Mr. Julius Parker to please present this certificate to one person. Mr. Parker, I know I caught you unaware.
Okay, thank you. This certificate is presented to Mr. Ernest Madison. Mr. Madison, for your honor and distinction for the years of service, your years of dedicated service, leadership, and commitment to serving our association and the community. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Thank you. The last but not the least, we would like to call Mr. Balakova to please present this certificate to our special person tonight. DJ? Thank you, DJ. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Balakaba. Thank you. I would like to give this certificate to Sir Wamba Samba. Before I give it to him, this guy, he has been a backbone in the community. When I came here, we organized a lot of stuff through him. We took the young guys many places. I just want to say thank you for your service and all you have been doing for the community and our IMA. Thank you.
So we'll get the DJ time to play some music and we'll move to the next program tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, when you guys walk in, you can have your food, you can go to the bar, we got drinks for reasonable prices. And if you're friends with members of the organization, they got tickets around, they can give you one. DJ? So if you want to have drinks, food, you can go to the table, it's free. Food is free, drinks is on sale for reasonable prices. That is $5. I know all the years you can afford $5. You have to patronize our wine. Today's our it's 2 in 1 tonight.
one. Our anniversary, 6 years, in our 10th inaugural program. I see a lot of people walking in. Yeah, Facebook number. Instagram. Excuse me, everybody's food tonight. Okay, sis, I ain't see nobody to the table look getting up. Let's just go to the next on the program. This is a big one. We have remarks by our author. Hello? Testimony. We'll have remarks by our current president, Mr. Philip S. Logan.
Want you to go down low, want you to find it slow. My mind to rock the show, ready to spend some more. I know the left, you know shit I know the left. Check, see if you know that for check. My heart to dance, if you ready now, yeah. You can put the moon inside. It's me and you, mama knows just like I want to dance up in my stuff. Oh, yeah, that's something. Body, I'm wrong, yeah, that's something. I've been up in your yeah, that's something. Life, body, that's something. That's what I go.
God bless DJ, God bless DJ. I appreciate it so much. All right. So I see everybody walking up and down, so can we all please see there, please? All right, so Mrs. Logan, Mr. President-elect, Mr. Vice President, other elected officials, Sis Pasia Hilton, visitors, and regular sympathizers with the ITMA Association, distinguished platform guests, this is IYMA. Well, tonight, I'm here to make my last remark as the president, of the ITMA Association. First of all, I'm
Sorry, I'm getting so emotional. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you to all of my guys who have worked with me over the time since team when we took over this all important institution. Mr. Sai Wenda Sama, he's considered as the Malcolm X of our organization. Mr. Emerson Newell, he's considered as the Martin Luther King of our organization. And serving as president and having these tough guys, it wasn't just easy. It wasn't just easy. But I want to stand here tonight to appreciate all of the members of ITMA Association, specifically the community.
Did they move on you?
Yeah. The community allows us to work and operate in the little space that we all have today. Well, I won't be too long here tonight, but since today is our 6th anniversary and our 3rd inauguration ceremony, I would just like to throw a little light on where this group all started from. I know the inauguration ceremony have taken over our anniversary ceremony because today is actually our birthday. We've been around for 6 years. I know people have been seeing the young guys around, carrying on some meaningful projects, and don't know where they all originated from. But before I can give you a little short story about ITMA Association, I will first of all want to recognize some of the people, the backbones of the organizations, some of those who built the pillar or the foundation that we are building on today. I will want to first of all recognize Mr. Elisha Harris. I know Mr. Weber Bonnie is not here today. He's one of those people that all first came up with the idea. Mr. Rick Cooper as well, he's not here. And Mr. Jeremiah Saleh, he was part of us when they all started. In 2016, I want to recognize Sis Vera Hamoud. It started right in our house. You know, great things always start small. When we first met in Sis Vera house to have this first meeting and for coming together as young people, it was just from Elisha Harris, Weber Bonnie, and the rest of the folks that I named previously. And these guys sat down and said, gentlemen, we can just be in town and go to a party, drinking alcohol. Why can't we come together as an organization? That was the first idea. And when this started, the information starts to go around. We started to attract young minds, people with different ideas, opinions as to how can we direct this organization. Luckily for all, we had some brilliant minds, Jeremiah Saleh, and the rest of the other folks. We had our first meeting at Sis Vera House, had a second meeting at Sis Vera House. Subsequently, we went at All Event Center. That's where we had our first election. But before our first election, I was appointed
as the first chairman of this institution. Let me just say that first. So I was the first chairman of this institution, and I told you to the first democratically elected president that brought into power Mr. Emerson Duval. And not to tweet my own horns, when I'm in organization, I hate sitting in the back. I love to be involved with all the workings of the organization. So I will always be doing it. I make sure I have my say in everything. That's why I'm in every meeting. I love to be in compliance. So it's just a short story because I know a lot of people don't know where we started from. Yes. So we started from Simsbury House. Now this little train that we're on, the little track, it has turned to a bigger world. Now the Indiana Young Men Association, with the help of the library, we know we're going to take this to another level. All young people, regardless of where you're from, this is not a library group. This is all African descent. This is all African descent. That's why when you see some of our members, they are not just Liberian. Some they are Black Americans, some from Haiti, some from Sierra Leone. We have some people who part of us. Some of them went to work today because they couldn't just be here because we know how it is in America when it comes to your bills. So I want to appreciate everyone for leaving the business schedule tonight, coming up here to celebrate with us. And we really do appreciate your time. We hope that if you're an older person, younger person, if you have ideas that can shape the opinion and shape the ideas of the organization and make it better, we are open to everybody. So once again, Madam Outgoing First Lady, Mr. President-elect, distinguished platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Mr. President. You whole way with this organization. You've been my friend, and I will always want to be your friend with the president. The power struggle, the power bidding, that's what the amount of bring people left our business schedule today to be here to see the transition of power. So now we move to one of the most important items on this program. And the most important part of this program is the induction and oath of office. I know people take this very lenient, but this can induct you tomorrow. So now we will have our induction and oath of office by our most important guest on this program tonight, which is Mrs. Facia Hilton. Let us get a hand clap.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please pardon my voice. Of all times, this is when Lacombe seems to come and grab me, but please pardon my voice. When Logan asked me, when he called me on Saturday to ask me if I could render the oath of office, it was an honor to do this. And I want to let you guys know that I don't take this lightly, and you all here don't take it lightly. As he said, this can indict you, so please take it seriously. So without further ado, let's get started. We will start with the Vice President. Mr. Ernest Madison. Can you lift your right hand? And please repeat after me. I,
Ernest Madison,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of Vice President
the office of Vice President
of Indiana Young Men Association
of Indiana Young Men Association
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the Indiana Young Men Association.
of the Indiana Young Men Association.
Congratulations.
What's up with
And now we'll have the General Secretary, Roland Aquip. Please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the General Secretary of Indiana Young Men Association and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Indiana Young Men Association. Congratulations. And now we will call the Financial Secretary, Watkins Johnson. Please raise your right hand. I,
Watkins Johnson,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of Financial Secretary of Indiana Young Men Association and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Indiana Young Men Association. Congratulations.
Because I do something now, yeah. You ain't done till now, yeah, yeah. You know that I be my body, yeah. But now you are to go. This is how I feel for you. This is how I feel.
And now, we will call the Chief of Staff, Honorable Alvin Magali. Would you please stand?
Everybody got to stand. No. Everybody got to stand.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of Indiana Young Men Association and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Indiana Young Men Association. So help me God. Congratulations.
Excuse me, sexy mama. If you leave no number, I just wanna be the reason why they call you mama. There no drama. Why you make me stammer? Stop conversation, no long drama.
So we are about to pass the bill, the sash on to the new incoming president.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. If you just get in, you can go have food, you can go to the bar, get yourself a drink. All right. DJ, you gotta stop that. Stop slow. Yeah. Let's go straight to the program and get it done with. And no one want to party tonight. We're gonna party and celebrate with our newly inducted president, Mr. Sabamagila. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we have our seat? Our president about to speak. When president about to speak, everybody can keep quiet. We got one listen. Because we know we got people at Mount out here tonight. They will use it against us tomorrow. Inaugural speech by our president, Alvin S. Babangida. Thank you.
Sometimes when the available is not available, you can make what is available available. You know, I say this because we're supposed to have something right here where at least I will, put my little stuff and talk to you people. Unfortunately, it's not around, but I will improvise. Mr. Outgoing President, Mr. Vice President, elected officials of IYMA, Indiana Young Men Association Board of Advisors, members and sympathizers of Indiana Young Men Association, officials and members of other organizations here present, civil society groups, distinguished platform guests, one and all. I am pleased to acknowledge and express great gratitude to this association for affording me the opportunity to serve as the third democratically elected president of this association. You know, it feels so great to have such beautiful and handsome people like you out here tonight. I believe that you are here because of me, my team of officials. I also want to believe that you are here because of our association agenda and the reason why we associate. If time to permit me, I will recognize you all individually. However, since we have to eat, dance, and drink to the best of our ability, I do not want to subject you to any other delay because I think our time is fast spent. However, let me take this time to recognize my first lady who would have loved to be here today. But unfortunately, scheduling could not permit her. I also like to recognize the rest of my family and friends out here tonight. Our elders who still challenge us to be better leaders. To our spiritual leaders, thank you always for your day-to-day prayer. The leaders of LAI here present, head of various library organizations, library business owners, professionals, community members, IYMA past leaders, and the government of IYMA. Your presence and your time are highly appreciated. Thank you all for coming. IYMA, that is the Indiana IYMA Association, is a non-political association whose goal is to bring together the young and not so young, elders, not yet elders within our community, demonstrating that we all share more in common than those few things we sometimes highlight as differences. Moreover, IYMA serves as a family where young men not knowing each other tribe and tribal identity, and we are great young men. We are great young men with unique differences, upbringings, and opinion. Agree and disagree on principles and not sentiments. This leadership will not only ensure we sit on the old mark, but we will continue on those steps that worked for the previous leadership of IYMA as we innovate new methods to retain our current members, encourage non-active members to become active as we move to higher heights, and to recruit new members within our ranks and files. My leadership will explore all resources to fully provide activities and programs that are already provided by our various cities for the children of IYMA and the children of the entire community. We all know the detrimental effects created by divisive politics, finger-pointing, backbiting, and the rest of the vices that tend to divide us more than unite us, as with our community. Therefore, Indiana IYMA Association is projecting to continuously
you better grab the paper.
work with other leaders of various diaspora organizations to include library organizations and the religious value with the goal of promoting peace and unity among Liberians and their surroundings. I believe that our community will become great when we start to promote each other's activities, businesses, and all community concerns. Yes. Therefore, my leadership will not only work with various community leaders, but will increase our innovation and effectiveness. This leadership will not just listen to our peers, but also collaborate with all leaders and organizations to learn how young people can integrate can integrate and partake in various library organizations in and around Indiana. Contrary to the speculations, the lies, and the unjustifiable allegations that are being disseminated against our association, it is not our goal to survive or compete against our elders. Rather, we the young generation are sincerely seeking to be involved in responsible challenging actions to create more positive social change and avoid those things that have not been beneficial to the generation before us. Our leadership will continue its vision by involving the young generation in planning and decision making that affect them and others positively.
So,
We at IYMA also look forward to an active partnership involving both young and elderly groups that are structured to allow both groups to teach and contribute to each other's success. On the other hand, I want to take this time to acknowledge that our elders' role in the community will not only be limited or confined to their various homes, families, workplaces, and places of worship. Rather, it should expand towards everything that we do, that we plan and do as a community. Also, it is about time for our seniors to play a more active role in this community by leading the way. Leaving those footprints that the young can tell where their steps were started or where the ground was slippery. We also call on all those who have ingrained within us good morals to follow us, cheering us along the way. Reassuring, redirecting, reinforcing those good leadership traits they learned from their forefathers. It is time to get off the sideline and lead. For those who cannot lead can follow. Exactly. And for those who cannot lead or follow, to have the confidence and the trust that together we can steer the ship in its right course. The day off that the people take are long past us. It is time for those who are young in heart, mind, and spirit to become more involved in how we are going to be led and who is going to lead us. It has always been the stance of IYMA to encourage its members to maintain active involvement in various community organizations, to practice, learn, and when opportunity presents itself, to lead in good order and discipline. As I can see, everyone's feet are starting to twitch and are becoming restless to start showing us the dance move created, inherited from their parents. Let me close with these few lines. As it is said, if you want to go far, go. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. You can't make the impossible possible if you can't make yourself available. I cannot help but wonder why it is written that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. If we go together in unity, we all have an opportunity to share our time and chances in aiding, uplifting, and encouraging each other. In unity, there is only one major outcome. We will achieve more.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'll be asking Magina. DJ? Our President has spoken.
I just want to know, but I do. I love you, that's what I did December. Oh, Charlie, come in the heart, oh, they go bless you, money, it's still for our life.
The kids coming in, we got food free, and we got drinks at the bar for sale. Reasonable price, it's just $5 shot, $5 for a glass of wine. If you want to get something to drink, just go to the bar. We got a beautiful bar sitting right there.
I don't know so much.
We got free food if you want to eat. It's always yours. If you want to drink,
Everyone say hello to Longest Hour. Say hello to Longest Hour.
Okay, while we drinking and eating, let us just move to the next item on the program. It will be like, I want us to respect time now. In particular item in the program, I want us to respect time, please. I know everybody, some people want to go home, some people want to party, but we gotta respect time. We'll have remarks by their organization, and we'll start first with the Liberian Association of Indiana, and we'll have anybody coming up to give remarks. Just 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes.
Good evening,